Yoga.
Oh, yoga.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I am live with the amazing Eloise, which I know a lot of you, that's not right, isn't it? No, I know a lot of you will already know. If there's one person out there that doesn't know who Eloise is, this is for you, because this is so exciting. Eloise is one of the most beautiful people on the planet, inside and out, earth angel, starseed, scattered, near enough to me to meet me in real life, which is very exciting. We're going to be meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yes, Eloise is coming to the Catalyst retreat, which is very exciting. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Eloise's masterclass. Oh no, workshop. What we calling it? Oh, is it a masterclass? Workshop.
It's a workshop. I think
it's a workshop.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show you my magical manifestation check. Oh, as you can see, many have been cashed.
Yep.
One here, waiting to be delivered by the universe. And actually, I had a meeting with a new business partner last week, and I wrote her a check for the sale of that business that we are exiting in 3 years. And her face, when I gave her 80% of the total that we'd agreed on, was an absolute. Not only was it a picture, I took a picture.
Yeah.
I haven't got it to hand, but I took a picture of her with it and me with mine. So
love it.
So I love it. What can I say? I love it and I live it and I'm in it and I'm all over your stuff. So you tell everybody who doesn't know who you are, and what on earth we're talking about.
So I'm Eloise Burton. I'm the money alchemist, and I specialise in helping women to manifest more money into their lives and their businesses, but not doing it in the way many other people teach. We do it with a bit of magic and quite a lot of fun, don't we, Helen?
We do, and ritual. That's what I always think.
Yeah. We love
rituals. Yeah,
we love the woo, don't we, Helen? So this check writing process is very woo, but it's also really, really powerful. Like, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah. It works so well. I handed one to Paul Green for £1,000, and we've got a joint business account. And literally, as he took it out of my hand, someone paid an invoice for £1,000. It was. I nearly dropped my phone, but I was kind of used to it. Paul, who's not woo at all, was a bit like, "What just happened?" And then I wrote a massive one, and nothing happened. Well, I didn't, because I knew nothing would happen if I did that. But
there you go. It was the faith, the lack of faith.
I had a lack of faith on that one.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing, though, because it isn't just as simple as you just write the check, right? So that's what the workshop's all about.
Absolutely, because a lot of the time we work on our mindset and we work on our actions, but we don't work on that alignment in our body and our soul along that. So we think we want more money, we think we want to manifest more money and make more sales, but actually we've got some work to do on the inside before we can actually allow that in. And a lot of the times we're pushing it away by getting too caught up in the how's that going to happen? We get so bogged down in reverse engineering the goal that we fail to see all the other wonderful opportunities. Like, it's like Paul said, like, how did that happen? Like, sometimes there's just so much wonder in the world and we fail to see it because we're focusing on reverse engineering goals. So it's very fun.
Yes. I was reading my book about how, the gravitational pull of the earth is just so perfectly balanced that it allows life to be sustained on earth. And yet we think that something as simple as manifesting numbers on a spreadsheet into a bank account is beyond us. Like, it's beyond the universe to deliver such things. It's like, look around you, look at a tree. It's like the most incredible miracle of abundance you'll ever see in your life. But yet we sit here thinking, yeah, but we've got to just work really hard for our money because that's what we want to do.
And we think that even when we've got evidence to the contrary, there's evidence of miracles, including money miracles, in everyone's lives. We've all had that moment where we're right up to the wire and then all of a sudden we're saved, like the money arrives somehow. We don't know how. We've all had that moment, haven't we? Some of us have it a lot more than others.
I have it a lot. I feel like because I don't have ultimate faith. I have a lot of faith. I have like 98% faith in the universe to deliver what I desire, right? I like to test it all the time. So I just putting myself into situations. Like even this morning, I was like, oh, we've got to make sure we put $5,000 in the joint account by the end of this week. So that's like $5,000 in 5 days. And it's almost like I just enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Like I can go from, oh my God, but now I'm just much more like, I wonder how that's going to happen. That's
yes.
going to be.
Yes.
And then when a guy messaged me and was like, I need this thing, whatever, and I was like, yeah, that's $2,000, but you pay it tomorrow, we can get it booked in. He was like, yeah, pay it tomorrow. And I was like, oh, there's 2 of it. Where's the other 3? Nice.
And it's much more fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Far less worrying when you take it that view.
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of like just have fun with it. I mean, there's 2 ways of looking at manifesting money. And I think a lot of people don't want to manifest money because they feel like that's not a sort of a noble thing to manifest. We should be manifesting, world peace or like health and happiness and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Money brings a lot of peace and health and happiness to you, right?
Yeah.
So I think just getting comfortable with even desiring money and saying that is what I'm setting out to do today. And this, I think, and obviously it's your workshop, so I don't know, but I'm guessing it's one of the things that you're going to talk about is just the power in the intention of saying,
yeah,
I want 30 grand to come into that account this month.
Yeah, exactly. And we are powerful beings, and you can use I'll share this in the workshop, but you can use any piece of paper. But if you use checks, there's even more intention behind it, because we know what checks are in this sort of reality. We know what checks are, and we know how they work, don't we?
Yeah.
So that brings like another layer of reality to this wonderful magic. And it's it's so much fun when you allow it to be fun. And when you allow it to be fun, genuinely allow it to be fun, it gets easier, doesn't it? Easier and easier.
Well, easier and more fun, and you get more evidence. That's what I think. I think, when you first get into manifesting, you read The Secret, and you're like, oh. And one of the things that they always say is like parking spaces, right?
Oh yeah.
Easy. That's the classic thing. And then feathers, and then coins, and not whatever, And but when you get really good at doing that, you sort of move on to the next thing. You sort of upgrade your manifesting, and it's kind of like, I'm not a beginner anymore. Like I can manifest huge amounts of money, and and a massive house, and all the things that I want to manifest. But you can start really small. That's what I always think. Is like, because if you start small, you can get some evidence. When you get evidence, you get a bit more confidence, and then you're just in a different headspace and vibrating at a different energy. So I think it is something, and I guess you'll talk about this as well. It's like, it's not just like write yourself £1 million check and that's it, right? You have to almost warm up to it a little bit.
Well, you could, in theory, you can write a huge check and get it paid straight away, providing you're in alignment with your mindset around that. If you've got any doubt, you keep it away from you. And like you said, like, we often don't think that money is a noble thing, and we feel shame for even wanting money, let alone more money or more than enough money. And so that's a complete disconnect. So we're putting out our intention, but the energy that we're putting out into the world is completely janky. It's not saying I want it. It's saying, actually, no, I'm saying I want it, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not really aligned with that.
Yeah.
And that's what. Sorry, I said that's what about 100 times there.
You just skipped on the track.
That is what taking it step by step and getting evidence as you go helps you heal. It's like, oh, I did do that, and nothing terrible happened, and actually something good happened, so I'll try again. And so you're building that, like, muscle. It's a muscle. Faith is a muscle. You have to work on it. Any faith, you have to work on it and build that relationship. And that's the fun of the checks. I write checks, and some of them get paid. Most of them get paid. Some of them don't get paid, and that used to really hurt me. But now I've got that much evidence that they work. I think, what did I do that wasn't in alignment with that check? Was the number too big? Was I in a state of not believing? Did I get all caught up in the how, or did I just trust the universe to deliver it? What was going on for me? 9 times out of 10, it's because I rushed it and I didn't give it the attention and intention that it deserved.
Intention and attention that it deserved.
Yeah. That's got you thinking, hasn't it?
Love that. So you're going to help us. So in the workshop, so tell us about the workshop. When is it happening and who should be there?
So the workshop is on the 28th of September. So that's
next week.
This week.
It's Thursday. This week.
Yes.
Oh,
it's gone fast, hasn't it?
It's Thursday. Night.
Thursday at 7 o'clock UK time. And I'm going to be talking through a prosperity parchment method, which basically you could apply to any piece of paper. But obviously I'm going to lean into the checks because I love the checks. They are my favorite manifesting tool. So I'm going to talk about what you need to do, a step-by-step process of what you need to do to get these started and get working. And it's not just as simple, unfortunately, as writing a check. There's a bit of work that needs to be done. Actually, it's a bit of non-work that needs to be done, and it's quite hard not to do it, if you see what I mean.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's a Thursday evening, right? So I should be around. I should be back from Catalyst by then. So I'm really looking forward to it. So is it going to be as useful for me as it is for anyone else, I guess? Like who should come along?
Anyone who wants to manifest more money and is open to a little bit of woo and magic.
Yes, there's a little bit of woo. Like, don't come along if you just want to be like, oh, this is a load of nonsense. Like, yes, for you. That's not the vibe.
No.
So you can be woo curious, right, up to like super woo. It is a mix. It's magic, right? So if you don't believe in magic, it's probably not for you.
Stay away because I'm pretty magical, apparently.
Because what?
Because I'm pretty magical, apparently.
Very magical. I met you in the real life. Super magical. You're on a different plane to us, which is lovely. So what do you need to bring to the workshop?
Firstly, an open mind. Whether you've manifested or not manifested before, whether you've written checks or not written checks before, bring an open mind. Bring a notebook and a pen and your favorite drink, whatever that is. Could be alcoholic or non-alcoholic, because I have a tendency to over-deliver. So if I say it's an hour, it might be like an hour and a half. Just be warned. And just bring with you notepad, pen, and an open mind. That's all you need really to manifest. And the nicer the pen, the better. So if you've got a special pen, instead of you'll be able to see mine, like a glitter pen, then bring that, because there's part of the ritual is about how you actually create whatever it is you're writing on. So for us, it's the checks. But having a pretty pen can really supercharge your manifestations because you feel flipping fabulous writing with your favorite pen.
Yes, don't save it for special occasions. Well, this is a special occasion for that. Right, amazing. So, I mean, I'm in, obviously.
Yeah.
Anyone else who wants to know more about it or wants the linky dink, what do they need? I've said on this just to send you a DM. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool. Send me a DM and I will send you the link to the sign up page, and very excited to see everyone there.
So that's this week, this Thursday, 28th, 7 p.m. UK time, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It is. Yeah.
Right, well, I'll see you there. I'll also see you tomorrow for Catalyst. But I'll see everyone else on Thursday at the workshop. Sounds amazing. Thank you, Eloise.
See you later.